BBC News with Julie Candler. The South African President Cyril Ramaphosa has described severe floods in KwaZulu-Natal as a catastrophe of enormous proportions. More than 250 people have died, hundreds have lost their homes, and port operations in Durban have been suspended. Scientists say there's a chance the world can keep global warming to under 2 degrees Celsius if all promises made at last year's COP26 summit are honoured. But writing in the journal Nature, they warn there's only a 10% chance that global warming will remain below 1.5 degrees, the level at which the world might avoid the most dangerous impacts of climate change. The World Bank, IMF, World Food Programme and World Trade Organization are calling for urgent, coordinated action to help vulnerable countries address growing threats to food security. They say the fallout from the war in Ukraine is adding to the impact of the coronavirus pandemic, along with climate change and increased fragility and conflict. The Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe says there are clear patterns of Russian troops violating international humanitarian law in Ukraine. A panel of experts said it's found credible evidence of killings, torture, and other inhuman punishment. On a visit to Borodyanka outside Kiev, Lithuania's president said that the dark side of humankind had shown its face there. President Gitanas Nausėda has been visiting Ukraine with his Latvian, Estonian and Polish counterparts. President Biden has announced an additional $800 million in military assistance to Ukraine. The package would include artillery systems, artillery rounds and armoured personnel carriers. The Prime Minister of Finland, Sanna Marin, has said her government will decide within weeks whether to join NATO. She was speaking alongside her Swedish counterpart, whose country is also considering joining the military alliance. BBC News.